Hello there. This is part 3 of our vocabulary for the American flag, and this is where we are going to do our parts of speech. So I'm on page 119. You see the words that we did with the seasons. And just as a reminder here at the top, nouns are people, places, and things. Verbs are action words or any of these red words there. Adjectives tell me what kind, how many, or which one. And adverbs tell me when, where, and how. So if you scroll on down to the bottom of your page, and I'm going to use, how about green this time? I'm trying to separate them. You don't have to use different colors. I'm just using them to separate out the sections of the stories. Okay, the first word that we talked about is heavens. And we said that heavens is a place. So that's a noun. Heavenly is an adjective. So if you describe something as heavenly, that tells what kind. It can also be an adverb. If you tell someone to look heavenly, meaning you're looking up, that is telling where, and that would make it be an adverb. So heavenly could be used either way there. So in that word family, those are 3 that I can think of. There may be others, but those are the 3 that I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, the next word is independence. And we said that one is a noun. It's a thing. It's a state of existence. If I change it to independent, actually all I'm changing is the T, that's an adjective. If someone is independent, you're describing them, that is an adjective. If you say independently, and actually, let me get my eraser. Independently tells you how someone is doing something. If you're telling me that your baby can walk independently, you're telling me how he can do that. So all of those words relate to doing something on your own. Okay, the next one is justice. And I can think of a verb on this one that's in the family. Justify. Justify. That's an action. That's a verb. The adjective form of this word is just. If something is fair, it's just. And the adverb form is justly. If I say that the judge decided the case justly, that means she was fair in her decision. That's how she determined the case. So this one has a lot of words in its family, and they all come from that word just, which means fair. Lofty is an adjective. And the only other one I can think of is just the word loft, which is a place. It's the top of a barn. Some houses have lofts. It's that upper highest area. So that would be the noun version of loft. Okay, I have run out of space, so I'm going to scroll over to page 120 and just pick up where we were. Perseverance. This is a noun. The verb is persevere. Persevere. So you have a noun and a verb for that one. Purity. Is a noun. It's a thing. The adjective is pure. It tells what kind. You sometimes hear purely. That's an adverb. And I should put that ly in red so you can see. But all of those are in the same family, coming from the word pure. Valor is a noun. It's a thing. And I think that's all I can think of for that one. I don't know of another word. I'm sure there may be one, but I don't know it off the top of my head, so I'm just going to leave that one alone. Vigilance is a noun. That's a thing. And vigilant is the adjective. Tells me what kind. So you can make an adjective out of this one. Vigilant. And something about that just doesn't look right. So I'm going to check the spelling of that word just to be sure that I've spelled it correctly. Remember, if it doesn't look right, check the spelling. Don't leave it. Make sure you go check. So I'm going to pull up Google and I'm going to start typing the word vigilant. And I'm getting a lot of different suggestions here. I'm going to go with vigilant meaning just to check my spelling. And there it is. We have it right. Vigilant. But if you're not sure, please check. Don't assume that it's not right or it is right. Go make sure. And that will help you build your vocabulary. Okay. That's all of these words, so I'm going to go ahead and draw my line to section off that story. And then in the next video, we will be working on the graphic organizers for this chapter. So I'll see you soon.